Hello, friends. How is everybody? Hello, hello, hello. I love that so many of you here are already chatting in the comments. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. Hi, hi, hi. Jamie and Sarah and Kathleen and Stacy and Tanya. Love it. Glenda's here. Love it. Hello, hello, everybody. Nadine, sprints are where we talk for a little bit and then I will set a timer and we will read together our own things. Or you can go do laundry or whatever. And then we'll come back and chat after 20 minutes or so. And then we'll do it again. Read a little bit, chat a little bit, read a little bit, chat a little bit. It's just how it goes for the evening. That's what sprints is. We sprints. We read quickly. No, we don't read quickly. I know you think of sprinting like high school track. Did anyone else run track in high school? I did. I was a sprinter. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Tiffany. Hello, hello. Hi, Terry and Erica, Maria. So many wonderful people already here. Hello. Yeah, Lisa, you're reading the Guncle. What is everybody reading? I saw a couple people were sharing what they were going to read before we got here. I am probably going to rotate between three. I should move this table closer. Hi from Ontario, Canada. Sweet. The Beauty That Remains. Ace of Spades. So the main book that I'm reading right now is Stars Over Sunset Boulevard. That's the one that I would like to make some good progress in tonight. This is a historical fiction set in Hollywood in the 1930s. And like the first half was on the set of Gone with the Wind. It's kind of cool. Not on the whole thing wasn't on the set, but it's about these two young women who are roommates and they both work as secretaries on the set. So that's pretty cool. 10 minutes and 38 seconds in a strange world. Addie LaRue, Fly Away. The Light Through the Leaves. Also, I have two middle grades going. I'm reading The School for Good and Evil by Soman Janani. Very, barely started this one. Well, I guess I've made a decent chunk. It's fun, super cute. And then the other day, I couldn't find this book. I had started it, couldn't find it. I put it down somewhere. Well, it was right on my shelf, right behind me. But I looked all over my house and I couldn't find it. So instead I picked up the second book in the Mysterious Benedict Society. So I'm also very much at the beginning of that one. This is And the Perilous Journey. So two kind of fantastical type middle grades, which I might pick up those if I need a break from Stars Over Sunset Boulevard, but I'm going to read this for the first couple sprints probably. But yeah, When We Were Young and Brave on my Kindle. Nice. Percy Jackson. Town Called Solace. Welcome. I'm glad you're here, Jemiah. Did I say that right, Jemiah? I Let You Go. The Other Black Girl. How are you liking that one? I really want to read that. I'm reading, The Tuscan Child. A Kate Shackleton mystery going. Nice. You guys are reading some good stuff tonight. Oh, yes. I love Mere Christianity. And I loved The Reckoning and Gossamer Pond. I've read two Jamie Jo Wright books so far, and I liked that one best out of the two that I read. The other one was The House on Foster Hill, which I also enjoyed, but I liked Gossamer Pond better. Hi, Melinda. You were frying bacon. That is a good excuse. Bacon is always a good excuse. Oh, man. I am having a good weekend. I went for a walk this afternoon before the storms came through. We've had 5 days of storms in a row. It's a little bit probably why I'm frizzy, because I was sitting out on my porch watching the storm for a little while this evening. Hey, Jenny. Yes, I'm buddy reading Stars Over Sunset with Jamie and Becca. So we're all working on that a little bit tonight. A John Grisham middle grade? Did I know that he made a writ wrote a middle grade? I don't know if I knew that. Yeah, Brandy, I'm kind of obsessed with sharing my storms on Instagram stories. I don't know why. I just love storms, and so it's kind of a fun thing to share. Now it's a thing because I've made it a thing. But I'm glad that you love it. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry though, Brandy, that you've been in a little bit of a slump. Hopefully something will grab you. Do a little try chapter. Um, oh yay. I loved Forest of Vanishing Stars. That was so good. I think it just because I really learned that I like survival stories, and a big part of that book near the beginning anyway is like hunting and fishing and figuring out how to live in the wood and building a shelter, and yet there was all these personal elements as well. It was very good. I liked it. Thunder, who just said that? Tanya. Thunder is the music of my heart. Oh, that's so poetical. I love that. Lila, thank you for telling me what your name is. I will probably forget, to be honest, but I appreciate you telling me. I find them relaxing too. I was babysitting the other night, and the two kids that I was watching got a little bit nervous when we heard some thunder. Um, but I was like, it's okay. Storms are awesome. I was trying to convince them. They weren't really buying it, but it's okay. Oh, some puppy cuddles. Nice. I was trying to think of what we could do when we're just in the chats. Oh, I have a flash flood warning. Just oh, you can't even see it. It just showed up on my phone. Flash flood warning, not a watch. A warning in effect until 9:15 p.m. Do not attempt to travel. Okay, I won't. I will be here sprinting with you. Hey Lizzie. Oh, here we go. I love it. This is helpful. If you guys ever have questions or things that you want to talk about, put them in the chat. Lizzie, the difference between middle grade and a young adult book is the age of the intended reader. That's one main thing. So middle grade books are usually geared for kids age 18 to 8 to about 13 or so, 14. And then YA books are a little bit older. So usually in a middle grade book, the protagonist or the main characters will be in middle school or um yeah, or slightly older. And then yeah, YA would be the main characters would be in high school or just out of high school in general. That's like a real generalization. Also, I would say miracle middle grade books tend to be more focused on community and family and teamwork and values in general, like kindness and compassion and those kind of things. And that you can find that in YA as well, but typically YA tends to be more focused on almost like coming of age stories. So like individuals discovering more about themselves or romance or a little bit of angstiness in there. So the tone of middle grade is different from YA as well. Do you guys have anything else to add to that difference between middle grade and YA? I see. Yeah, I said a little older, 13 or 14, but yeah, 8 to 12 is probably more accurate for middle grade, and then 12 to 18. Although like 12, 13, 14, it just totally depends on the kid, what they're ready for. But um Tara, this is like my sweet spot. I have a whole bookshelf in this corner of my room that is middle grade books. What types of books do you normally like to read anyways? Because middle grade is a category, not a genre. So there's like every type of genre, historical, fantasy, contemporary. Mystery. There's all kinds of genres within middle grade. So what kind of books do you like to read, Tanya? Tara, tell me that first. And then we can help you find some good books to start with. Tiger Lily tonight, Memory Collectors. Oh, yay. Leaving Lyman is so good. I like Finding Langston and Leaving Lyman. I think I like Leaving Lyman just slightly better. Yeah. the audience is older, so they can get a little bit deeper. Okay, historical fiction is your jam. Perfect. Okay, Tara, you need to read The War That Saved My Life by Kimberly Brubaker Bradley is a fantastic middle grade, and it's a duology, actually. The War I Finally Won is the second one. That is a fantastic middle grade historical World War II about two kids who get sent out of London. I mean, it's much more than that, but during the Blitz or right before the Blitz. Another historical is Echo by Pam Munoz Ryan, also World War II. But if you want to go even more Victorian, Sweep by Jonathan Auxier would be a fantastic one about child chimney sweeps in London. So good. So those would be three historical middle grade books that I absolutely love. Let me see. Do you guys have any other historical middle grades that you would recommend? I mean, Refugee by Alan Gratz is also really good. That talks about three different kids from three different parts of the world where they had to flee. Until Tomorrow, Mr. Marsworth is a historical set during the Vietnam War. That's epistolary. That's so good. Yeah. There's so many good ones. Ugh. I'm kind of looking at my shelves. You guys could, I'll show you. They're a hot mess right now. Oh no, I can't. It's not going to turn. Oh, I can just do it this way. These are my middle grade shelves. Totally jam-packed full. Goes all the way down to the ground and up to the Sorry for making you dizzy and poor lighting. There we go. Number the Stars by Lois Lowry is another good historical middle grade. Bitter Side of Sweet. I don't think I've read that one. Jordan, The Bitter Side of Sweet is really good. Milkweed by Jerry Spinelli. We've got some good. Oh, Jefferson's Sons. That's also by the same author as The War That Saved My Life, Kimberly Brubaker Bradley. And I don't know that you can find it right now. It went out of print, Becca. Fever 1793 by Laurie Halse Anderson. Is that right? Yeah. I have that one somewhere. That was a Christmas book, but where is it now? I don't know where it is. Yay, Lisa. I'm excited for series September too. Sarah and I just announced it this morning on our channels. Obviously on our channels. I have been very eager to make some progress in series, and so I'm totally pumped for series September. Part of me wants to do 9 different books and not double up anything. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but yeah. Veronica, I know it's very sad. I haven't read it yet, but I got it from Book Outlet before it was done, before it was gone. But I think it's out of print right now. Oops. Nadine, middle grade mysteries or just mysteries in general? Clarify. And then we'll do our first sprint in just 2 minutes. We'll do a 15-minute just to get us going. So we'll go from 7:45 till 8 o'clock or 45 to, you know what I mean. I might try to do the countdown timer thing. In a second though. Yeah. Sarah did not hijack it. I know, Tiffany, there were a lot of announcements today. I feel like we all put them up pretty close in time as well. The 3 girls or 4 girls who are hosting Fall into Reading Challenge, which I did last year. I probably will do that again this year because I loved it. It's a good way to read widely, read a whole bunch of different genres. I don't know this book, Lizzie. Letters of a Slave Girl. I don't know that book. I'll have to look it up in a second. Da-da-da. Oh, Karen, you've got your work cut out for you then, for sure. Mia, girl, I am on a no-buy month, so I've not bought anything except groceries so far this month. My goodness. Okay. Oh, it's time. Let me edit this real quick. We'll read from 45 to oh. So everybody grab your book, put that up, or go do a project. We'll go quiet for a little bit. I'm going to start with this one again, Stars Over Sunset Boulevard. Grab your book and I'll see you back here in 15 minutes. Sorry. Where's the normal? I'll do that later. All right, friends. It's 8 o'clock. Come on back. Hello, hello. I accidentally um I accidentally changed the sound of my alarm on my phone and I don't like what it is now, but I can't find what I used to have. So I was going to try to do that, but that would be obnoxious, so I decided not to. Um I did see, how did everybody's reading go? Let me take that banner off. Nope. Okay. I read 2 chapters in this book, and the second chapter took me by surprise. Something happened that I was not expecting. I guess, yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it at all. It was a surprise. A pleasant surprise, I guess, but a surprise nonetheless. How did everyone else do? Yay, thanks. Hello, those of you who came in as we were sprinting. Welcome. Glad you're here. I love Susan Meisner. That's what I'm reading right now, too. Well, I mean, not that one, but same author. Yay, you're going to finish it tonight. 50 pages. You've got this. Gloria, you totally have this. Brandy, I saw your question. Dun, 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 dun. Where did it go now? Brandy asked about my no-buy month. So I've talked before about how I love to do little challenges for myself. And this month in August, I'm not buying anything. Like anything, if I can help it. I've bought groceries and paper towels. That's like the non-grocery item. It still counts as groceries, right? We were out. And yeah, my job situation changed for the summer and I'm working way less hours than I was until the end of May. And so having a no-buy month is super helpful in keeping me mindful of my finances this summer. So it's been good. So far, it's been going really well. I don't really do anything. I don't have much of a life. I don't have a lot of like hangout friends here in Richmond, so I haven't had to like decline going out to eat and stuff. I am allowed to go out once with my girls from church. It was supposed to be today, but we forgot to talk about it. So we didn't do that anyway. And then I'm buying a couple bookshelves from IKEA if my friend who's going with me ever figures out when she can come. So I'm going to go to IKEA and get some bookshelves. But until then, it's a no-buy month. Those are my 2 exceptions to the rule. But so far it's good. And I did extra babysitting, so I've like made up some of the difference. So yeah, Trudy, how's it going for you? You're with me this month on that. How are you doing? I mean, it's been a little tricky. Every once in a while, I'm like, I want to go to a thrift store. I'm like, no, you got to wait. No thrift store shopping. Oh, I'm going to a plant store on Friday with my friend Leah. But I don't need to buy anything. I have a gazillion plants in my house. I just want to check it out because I've just heard about it. Yeah, thank you, April. I will double check before I go there. I have 2. One of them is like towards DC, an hour and a half or so, and then one is about 2 hours in the other direction. So either way, it's an outing. It's like a full-on outing. I will double check and make sure they have the bookshelves that I want before I go because that would stink to get there and then not be able to get them. That would be so sad. I hope you guys saw today Rainey and Kelly, who are both here, and Angie and Tia are doing their Fall into Reading challenge again. Check out their channel if you haven't, because that's a fun challenge. I think I mentioned it already earlier, but I just saw Rainey and I just saw Kelly coming in. So check out their announcements for that. It's a fun, like 3-month-long challenge. Super cool. Oh. Yeah, it is a little dangerous in IKEA. I mean, I'm going to try to stay as close to just getting the bookshelves as possible. The only other thing that I'm really hoping to get maybe on this trip is the ottoman for that yellow chair that I have. There's an ottoman that matches it, and I'd love to get that. Yes, they do have group reads, and it's so much fun. Um, yeah, plants. Plants is my COVID hobby, right? So like a lot of people picked up a new hobby in the last 2 years, year and a half. Uh, and house plants is definitely my new hobby. I don't have any in this room because it doesn't get good light in this room, but I I have my kitchen sink windowsill has one, two, three. Well, it has three propagators, like three little ones in water that I need to get pots for. That's the thing. I just need pots for the ones that because I'm into like propagating. So my nanny family had a plant that was super cool. I'm like, hey, do you mind if I just cut off a couple leaves? And they're like, yeah, go ahead. And my cousin, when I went to her house like a couple months ago, um, I took some leaves from her plant to propagate. My cousin, my cousin's sister, my other cousin, brought me some plants from New York when I saw her a couple, like 6, 8 months ago. Yeah. So I have a lot of new plants in the house. Trader Joe's randomly has ones that I've just never seen before. Do I know what they're all called? No way. Do I always succeed in keeping them alive? So far, yes. So far, they have all stayed alive. Uh, but they're my new hobby. I need to learn more about it if it's going to really be a hobby. But I just think that they're nice and they help purify the air, right? But pots um, can be expensive. I like to get them at TJ Maxx and Marshalls because they're not so expensive there. Um, yeah, I love that arrowhead plant behind me when I film in the other room. I do love that one. And then the peace lily that's right next to it, I just got for my birthday from my nanny family, which makes me happy. Almost killed that one because I had that in here up on a bookshelf on my middle grade shelf because it's right next to the window. I'm like, surely that'll do well here. Well, I forgot it was in here and I never watered it. And it was like, but it came back to life once I watered it. Speaking of which, I need to water them soon. I try to do it on Thursdays. Thirsty Thursday has a nice ring to it. I have yet to meet a plant that I can't kill. I love it, Becca. Yeah, Trader Joe's has some fun ones that I just haven't seen before. So every once in a while, I don't get to Trader Joe's that often, but when I do, I like to look at the plants and maybe pick one. Spider plants are like the easiest. They're wonderful. They're pretty easy. I'm the opposite, Tiffany. I discovered over the last couple of years that I'm really not good at my outdoor garden at all. At all. We didn't get hardly any veggies in our garden. And I don't know why. The first year we got a whole bunch, and the last two or three summers, two summers, like basically nothing. And I don't understand, and I don't want to. It's probably because it's too hot and I don't water it enough. I don't know. Oh, that's cool, Melinda. A book program through Kellogg's just for buying things that you would anyway. That's fun. I love finding things like that where you can just do the things you're going to do anyway and then get rewarded. That's why I signed up for Rakuten. So when I shop online, which I don't this month, but when I do, I get some kickback sometimes. My soil is probably depleted. I don't know what to do about that. And I've just never, I don't know. I wish this is what I want, cherry tomatoes. And I have 4 plants out there, and I think I got maybe 5 tomatoes this year. That's unacceptable. That's funny. The Grim Reaper of plants. Dun, 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 dun. I don't have a snake plant yet. I should get a snake plant. A black thumb, not a green thumb. I think there's a cat that gets into my garden outside. I don't have cats, and I don't like cats, but I don't know how to keep them out of my garden. He's digging holes in my dirt. Boo. I'm just scrolling to see if I'm sorry if I missed some posts. I'm sure at the beginning of a homeschool year, buying is kind of like a necessity. I really want, um, I really want a berry bush, like raspberries or blackberries. Um, I don't know, do they need a lot of sun, berry bushes? Because I have one side of my backyard that would, like, we don't use that side. It would be the perfect place, and there's a fence right there, so it can grow along the fence. Um, I would love to get a berry bush there. And remember to water them once a month. I know someone said that about their spider plant is getting brown. I'm wondering if you're over watering it because they don't need to water that often. Mia, on yes, on our videos that we posted, they're listed in the description. Both Sarah and my channel have the videos listed in the description. There's also a link to a Google Doc if you wanted to print it out. They're listed out, so you don't have to use Instagram to get the prompts for series September. And feel free to double up what you need to double up, do what you need to do. I walk so on my neighborhood walk that I do, that's about 2 miles, about a half a mile from my house, or maybe not even that far, there's this house that has this huge berry bush, and they never took any of the berries, and every time I walked past, I would just take one berry. And I was always hoping that they would be outside so that I could ask them if I could come, like, collect their berries because they just went bad, like, nobody used them. I'm so sad. But now it's past. Now they're gone. Yeah, I don't know if I could buy an older bush. I don't know. I'd have to find out about that. I'd have to ask my landlord because I rent anyway, so he'd have to be okay with a berry bush going there. Um, are you asking me about getting a dog? That is never, ever, ever going to happen. To keep the cat away from the garden, maybe that would help, but no, I am not a dog person at all. Oh man. Oh, Tiffany, no bears in the neighborhood. Oh my word. Oh my word. That's hilarious. Oh, yay. I love new growth. It makes me so happy when I see new leaves forming, coming. And I love how different plants have different like ways of their leaves. I have one that's like a tight roll and it slowly unrolls. It's pretty cool. All right, in 2 minutes we'll do a 20-minute sprint. Let me edit this. So at 15 to 25, 35 to 35. Get your books in your hand so you're ready. Oh my word. Your neighbors saw black bears right before you moved there. Ooh. So something I learned about aloe, one day the kids that I nannied we went on this deep dive on YouTube of watching videos about propagating plants, and they have an aloe plant. So we were wondering if we could like rip off a leaf and propagate it, and that's not how aloe works. But in watching videos about aloe, we learned that aloe will take up the size of any pot that it's in. I should show you my aloe. I might go get it because it's insanely like all over the place, and I've never changed its pot. And I bought it like a little tiny one from a farmer's market for like $3, just a little tiny one, and now it's huge. Sarah, pick a book. Aloe is very easy because it's a succulent. You don't have to water it all that often. I'm gonna get my aloe once we start this sprint. I'm gonna go. I should put a plant in here. It would brighten it up in here. Oh, Brandy, that is like, that's crazy. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. Everybody grab your book. It's time to read. I'll go get my aloe and then I'll be back. Hello, everyone. Come on back. Oh, man. Sorry. I brought some plants to show you. This is my aloe. This is the color of my kitchen. Well, like the few extra things I have in my kitchen are this yellow color. And I don't even know what happened in here. It just sits in the window and it keeps growing, but it will not, like if I were to put this in a bigger pot, it would grow to the size of that pot, which is what I learned about aloe. And they keep like, so this, I don't know if you can even see it. It's just, this is one like branch and it'll just keep going. But now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of those little branch things in there. It's a monster. So there's my aloe. I should take the little babies out and replant them, Jen. She does look happy in the window. This is my new hobby though, propagating. So when I go yard sailing, not this month because I'm not buying, but when I go yard sailing, I look for little glass jars. And this is one that I got. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It has fuzzy leaves. And oh God, I can't reach. Oh, it's in the same family as this one. And oh, let me take that Sprint thing off. How did we start talking about plants? So this is the one, I got these from my cousin and they started like little, like these ones. But I potted them because they're just getting huge. They're all tending to go on one side of the pot though. I have this whole empty side over here. I need to spread them out a little better. But they're growing really well and those will kind of drape eventually. But now I need a pot for these ones because they already have, I don't know if you can see it through there. They already have like little white tendril. Let me see if I can pull one out. Little roots on them. They get roots really quickly. They're super easy to propagate. Transcend, this is what I needed to know. Tradescantia. I don't know how to say that. Yes. But I like these ones with the fuzzy. I like these ones with the fuzzy leaves. I think this might be in the same family too. My friend just gave me this one. It's not rooted yet because I just got it the other day, but it has that same purpley tone to it. I don't know if it's the same family or not, but I'm excited to see what happens with there. Yay. Joseph's coat, is that another name for it? I know there's like a not proper name that I just don't want to use anymore. Colloquial name for it, but I would like to know. Tradescantia, if that's the official name. I like that much better. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for the plant. Thanks for letting me go off about my plants. How did everybody's reading go for that sprint? I did 2 chapters again. Oh man, it's good. Susan Meissner is a favorite of mine. Gloria, have you finished your book? Sarah, did you finish Amari? How are you guys doing? Yeah. Teddy Bear Vine? Oh, isn't that a cute name? Rainy, what are you reading again, Rainy? I'm glad you're almost done. 2 chapters seems to be a good amount. I'm almost done with the 3rd chapter. I got 2.5 in this time. Getting exciting. 45 pages to go for Sarah. Brandy, yeah, being in a slump is not always easy. Sorry. Hopefully you find one that totally captures your attention. I figured that's what you meant. Mind. Dune. Brutal Place. It's due back at the library tomorrow. Well, just do like me and pay the fine. It's okay. It's okay if you hold on to it longer than its due date. Due date. What's a due date? It goes back when I'm done with it. Same. I mean, shame. That's not a nice way to think about the library. Oh man. Chantal, hey. Yeah, they get really big and they propagate so easily. I like it. Oh, Memoirs of a Geisha is really good. Nice. I love pickup. Grocery pickup. I just did that over the weekend. Which book did you pick up? Which new book did you pick up, Sarah? Oh man. Dun, 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 dun. I talked to Amy about that the other day. Yay, Erica. Good night, kids. Bye. Mama's going to read. Go to bed. Oh man. This is a middle grade, right? I heard the author talk about this book a couple months ago. It sounded interesting. Not my normal cup of tea, but not one that I would totally avoid. I don't know. Oh goodness. They all come at once. Oh yeah. I remember that's what you're reading. Rainy. When He Was Wicked. Gotta love those Bridgertons. Ouch. My eye's itchy. I don't normally binge series, but for some reason, I binged the Bridgertons this summer. All of them. I did all 8 of them this summer. Who even am I? Oh, I need to read that one. I need to start that one soon. Soon, soon, soon. After I finish the ones that I'm in the middle of right now, that's going to get picked up for sure. I think every library is different with fines. It depends on the library, I suppose. And that's right. That's what I think. I'm just hoping to fund the library. Although it gets pretty bad. The last time I paid my fines, I think it had risen up to $8 and something. Like ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Oh, you're so positive, Amy. I love it. Enjoys the whimsy. I have funded my library a ton. Me too. It always, like, part of me is always frustrated with myself because I'm like, Krista, come on. This is supposed to be a free service. But it's okay. I don't mind giving the library some of my money. I've heard of some libraries that do no fines. Mine did no fines for a good chunk of COVID. And then in May, I think, is when they started back up. And between May and now, I gathered an $8 fine. Holy moly. That's not good. Thank you, Brandy. I am loving. Oh yeah, Tiffany, I wanted to check in with you. How are you doing with 645? It's called 645 Beachbody program that I'm doing. 2 weeks done and I'm loving it. Loving it. I was a little nervous because they're 45 minutes long and I thought that would feel really long, but so far they haven't felt that long. I think there was one day that I was like, okay, can we be done now? I think it's probably cardio. Day 6 is always cardio. Ugh. I'm much more a fan of lifting weights than doing cardio. I understand this. I don't read every book that I bring home from the library. And actually, this month, it's nice because when I feel the need to go buy a book, I can just go to the library and shop and bring them home. And then they can sit on my shelf for a little while and then I'll bring it back. It does feel like 25 cents is a high fine, Melinda. I know you just said that. Yeah, I listened to all the Bridgertons as well. I think she did great. I don't know who it is, but I should look up other books that she's read because, yeah, I thought she did a great job narrating. Oh, yay! You're picking up Anne next. Oh, didn't you love The War That Saved My Life? That's so good. I'm so glad you picked up all the books I told you to, Amy. Oh, man. That's so funny. 347. Now that is someone who is supporting their local library. Awesome that you got a job working at the library. Is that just going to be for the summertime, or is that something that you want to do long term, Gloria? That's awesome. Very cool. Someday. Oh, Tiffany, good. You're loving it too. Yeah, he does have a lot of information about your muscles and why he's doing what he's doing. It does feel very functional. I agree 100%. I like that there's only one cardio day. I sweat on all the days. I feel like I'm working out hard. I was very proud of myself this last cardio day. Well, would have been yesterday, right? Yeah, because today's rest day. So yesterday um I was really proud of myself because I pushed myself hard. And that one move where you had to do basically like a V, you're sitting on the floor and you had to rainbow your legs back and forth. The first time through that, I was like, "Oh no, sir." I definitely modified, but the second two, the last two rounds of it, I didn't modify. I put my legs out and I did the whole thing, and I was so proud of myself. But that bear thing or the under switch thing, oh, that was the day before. That was a hard one too. But I've been pushing myself, and I'm very proud. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a big fine. Holy moly. Canada ain't playing. No, they're not. Holy moly. Yay. I love it. Krista made me read it. I love it. Not sad about that. Oh, that's her name. Thank you, Rosalind Landor. That's that's a good idea. I really should do better about paying attention to the narrators and the ones that I like. I don't I don't pay attention because I feel like that should be noted. That's something I can note like in my video wrap ups. I don't really pay attention, but maybe I should. Yeah, weightlifting over cardio any day. Any day. Yeah, Erica for sure. It's definitely more about the people than the history that's taking place around them. It is set back in the day, so different. I don't know, like gender role expectations and stuff because of the time period that it's set. But you're not learning about the history of England during the time or anything historical. It's just set in that time period. It's 100% all about the people. So I think that even if you don't like historical fiction, you could enjoy, but you like romance, you could enjoy the Bridgertons. It's definitely more romance than historical fiction. I would never call it historical fiction. Um, Katie, I do not listen to audiobooks at normal speed. No. I listen to them at talking speed, which for me is not 1.0, whatever. I feel like that is so slow. Um, I I've heard of some people who listen at like 3. No way, I cannot do that. I'm usually 1.5, 1.75, depends on the narrator 100%. And depends on like with Les Mis, I tried to put it to 2 because the narrator was a little slow, but I had to slow it down because of the French accent. And I wasn't quite catching everything, so I slowed that one down a little bit back to 1.7 or something like that. I forget what it is, but I do not ever listen at 1.0 speed. Anything, yeah, podcasts, anything. I do not listen at that speed. I not fast forward, but I speed up everything. Yeah, Jennifer agrees about Bridgerton. I'm curious who your other ones are. You'll have to let me know besides. Rosalind Landor. Rosalind. Nice. An on-call library aide. I would love that though, shelving books. I would totally love that. I'm the person who likes to organize books at the thrift store. Like it and the secondhand bookstore that I go to, Second and Charles, every time I go and it's supposed to be alphabetical and it irritates me when it's not alphabetical and I'm like, "Please, can you just hire me to come and organize your shelves?" I don't know that it works that way, but I would love that job. Bear crawls. It's kind of the same thing, Sarah, the under switch that I was talking about, where you like you're on all fours and you lift your knees up just a little bit. And then he says left under, and you have to like switch from a bear crawl to a crab. So you're like switching your leg all the way under, but then he would say right under, and you have to still bring your right or left leg under. It was so confusing the first time I just watched it. I'm like, I tried, and I'm like, I don't know what you're doing right now. And then I got better and better because I pushed through and I learned how to do it. I mean, I don't keep my knees like this. My knees are probably like this far off the ground. But I try. Bear crawls are the worst. Yeah, there was one in um Morning Meltdown 100, Jen, that she kind of did the same thing where you put your leg through. It's kind of the same thing, except he's having you flip all the way around. Oof, it's tough. Yay, me too. In my next life, I'm going to have a job at the library or a bookstore. You said bear crawl. I heard bear claw. I love it. Yeah. I also speed up if I'm watching booktube videos, I speed those up as well. I don't watch anything. I'm in a couple Marco Polo groups and I don't pay for the Marco Polo app. So I have to listen to those at 1.0. Same with Voxer. You can't speed those up. So I listen to those at normal speed, but that's about the only thing. Oh, I bet. This is interesting. Yeah. His voice is so iconic. It would be really weird to listen to Matthew McConaughey's Southern drawl in a sped up version. That would be really kind of funny. Oh man. Um, that's cool. Dan Stevens. I should write these down so I can listen. Check them out. Dan Stevens, Mary Jane Wells. And I've heard people talk about Bonnie Turpin. I didn't know that's how you spelled her name. That's interesting. Turpin and Mary Jane Wells. I use the spreadsheet that I use that I'm so far behind in right now does have a place for you to put the narrator. So I do look it up and write it down when I listen to audiobooks, but I'm like 2 months behind. I'm way behind on my spreadsheet. That is a job for next week. I would happily come and organize your shelves for you, Jen. Oh man. Happily. That's like a happy thing for me. I love it. Oh, that's so sweet, Pamela. I feel like I've listened to Julia Whalen and January Lavoie before too. Yeah, like I said, I just don't pay enough attention. My bad. Sorry. I think I heard January Lavoie on a podcast. I think she was on Currently Reading. Is that who it was? I think she was on. Yay. Hi, Amanda. Audiobook. I'm going to see this list later and be like, what is this list? I do know I like the guy who does the Three Pines series, the beginning of it. I know his name, but it's escaping my mind right now. Oh man, what's his name? Anyways, if you know, you know. Yeah, audiobook narrators. I don't know how we got started. We were talking about Bridgerton, and then someone said they liked the narrator, and I agreed. And then we said who it was, Rosalind Landau. I didn't write that one down because, yeah, that got us going on a kick. Oh, Amanda's got a list too. Look at you. See, I wish I paid attention. Bye, Gloria. We'll be here for a while. Maybe another hour at least. Dion Graham. Rebecca Solar. Well, it fits my personality because here's the other thing. People talk about actors and actresses and I never know who any of them are. I have to Google pictures. So when people ask about like casting the books that they read just for fun, like, nah, I don't do that because I don't know names of people. So anytime somebody mentions an actor or actress's name, I have to look it up because I just don't know who it is. Which is sad. I mean, I know like the old ones. I know Tom Hanks and Julia Roberts. And I know the Friends people. Yeah, I'm really bad with names. Fan casting. Sarah, you should do a video fan casting. Have you ever done a video fan casting some of your favorite books? That would be fun. That's not something I do. Do you guys do that when you're reading a book? Do you imagine the characters as like movie stars or TV stars? Actors and actresses? It's just not something that I do. I love casting books. I have zero imagination. I don't know. I don't think I fully picture the characters themselves in my mind. Maybe I do a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't think I'm with you. I generally don't visualize their faces either. I know some people really do it a lot. I love listening to the podcast, Jamie and Knox and Jamie, and I have to I've started listening with Google next to me so that I can look up who they're talking about because a lot of the time I don't know. It's funny. You don't really do it, but you do hold a grudge if they don't match what you picture in your mind. That's funny. Yeah. You guys are my people. Barely any. I've heard so many people who fan cast, and you're all like, no, I don't really do that. I don't do that. Oh, man. Wait, you were? Did you write something in or something? I'm very curious. I have not caught up on all the faith-based ones. Okay, Chris. So who do you imagine as what's her name? Elsa? I missed this. Oh my gosh. I don't usually cast books. My husband and I have discussed who would voice our cats. That's funny. Who would it be? Oh, that's awesome. Fun. One of your comments got selected. Yeah, I mean, I can watch an adaptation and be like, and get a general feel like, oh yeah, that feels like that character. It looks like I have something growing out of my head. My aloe plant is right behind me. I should move over this way. Oh man. I don't know. Who would voice over your dogs? Who would do it, Melissa? Who would voice Butter? Butter and oh man, Lily? I forget your other dog. Butter is one of them, I know. Matt Damon was the exact right choice for Mark Watney. That is so true. See, I know Matt Damon because he's older. Meryl Streep for Elsa. How old? I don't know though because she starts out so young. I don't know. But it would take a good character to really be so persistent and strong. I can't I'm impressed that I remember that's her name. Butter is still my favorite name I ever heard for a dog. Aw, well done. Well done, Melissa. Did you name your dogs? I got scared today walking past a house that had 3 dogs barking at me in the front yard. I thought they were gonna break out of the fence. Murphy's Law. I'm gonna walk past and those dogs are gonna get me. I hate the time when I read it's a long one. Song of Achilles. I just watched the movie Troy with Brad Pitt as Achilles, and then it's impossible to not see that actor in your head. Oh, that's a bummer. I mean, Brad Pitt's not awful to think about. Oh golly, we should have started another sprint. We've been. That's what I just said. Okay, let's do another sprint from '03, just to be fun. '03 to 23. Sorry, we got chatting. We'll do. I like 20 minutes. Is that okay with you guys? We're gonna do a random, just for the fun, because it makes some people crazy. Is it Lily? I'm so proud of myself. I'm really not always that good with names, especially dog names. I'm very proud of myself. Oh, Luna's a cute name for a golden retriever. Super cute. I'm sticking with this book because it's so good. Grab your books, friends, or your grocery order, or go fold your laundry. Do what you need to do. We're going to do 20 minutes. I'll see you back here on the flip side. Oops. Sorry. I forgot that we were stopping at 23. I went to 25. Excuse me. How does everybody do? My book got a little emotional. I almost cried, but I didn't. But I read like 2.5 again, almost 3 chapters or 3 chapters. Sophia, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Where are you? If it's early hours of the morning, you must be overseas. England. Are you in England? Scotland? Farther? Early morning might be even farther. Where are you? I would love to know. And welcome. Yes. Welcome. Nice. Nicole shared some cheese and crackers with the dog. Hey, glad you're here. Way of Kings. Got it right. London, England. I went to London in 1998, a really long time ago. Oh man, when I did not fully appreciate it, it was a good trip, but I would appreciate it much more now. Yeah, Becca, are you at about the same place? I just got up to chapter 26 is my next chapter. I might switch gears though, and read a different one for the next sprint. Yay for Brandon Sanderson, love. Yay for finishing a book. Woohoo! Good job. 30 more pages. Oh man. Making progress in those big ones just feels so good, doesn't it? Oh, I love it. Just start. Oh, Lizzie. Do you have tissues nearby? Make sure you have tissues nearby. That second part of that book, I just could not handle it. It was so, mm, I'm so emotional. Oh, we're right at the same spot. Fun. 8% of The Stranger in the Mirror. Oh, I love it when you get to that point where you're starting to figure stuff out or stuff is starting to be revealed. I love that. That's fun. Oh, are you on track, Rainey? Where are you in Les Mis? I am on track and I just started the next section today or yesterday. I listened to a little bit and it's another snooze fest. I can't wait to get back to the story. Oh man, fun. I loved Cinder. I can't wait to read Scarlet next month. Uh, Memoirs is so good. Oh, this is fun. Wheel of Fortune. I mean, Downton Abbey in a book. That's fun. I like it. Karen, good night. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Appreciate you being here. Oh, I'm yawning. I feel like the weekend just went by so fast. I love it. Melissa, you're doing your job right. You're doing your job right when people are buying and adding your books that you're talking about to your TBRs. That's awesome. Oh, fun. I love it. You'll have to send me a picture of it through Instagram or something so I can see it. I want to see it. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, the weekend went by. I think because I babysat last night. What did I do on Friday? I don't know. I don't even know what I did, but it just went by really fast. Rainy. It did go by so fast. Sad. On your TV. Oh my word. Like in your house. Hi, Jamie's house. That's so funny. I know. Sorry for yawning and making you yawn. I will try to control it. I think even talking about it makes me want to yawn. Jordan, thanks for showing up and hanging out and reading with us. Good night. Glad that you were here. Rainy, how do you like your new car? I just saw that on Instagram this afternoon. Congratulations. Congratulations. I would love to get a new car. I'm not a big fan of my car. I miss a big car. I miss having a crossover. I loved my my Toyota Rev, but it is not a good time to buy a car, according to people that I talk about. There's so many buttons. That's funny. Oh, wrong one. I know. Stop yawning, everybody. Yay. I'm so excited too. I'm so excited. I have not pulled together my actual TBR yet. It's only the 15th. I got time. I just realized today that it is the 15th and I need to pick 3 books for my patrons. I have to do that tonight before bed. I might do that on the next sprint, actually. I think I decided which 3, and I will tell you after I tell them. I want to tell them. I want to say it first in the patron group. But I chose 3 books for them to pick our book read for September. And none of them are series because I'm not doing only series in September. I just want to focus on getting a lot of series done. Is it did you get a brand new car? Like, is it brand new? And I know that stinks when you just have to. Like, if you don't have a choice. I'm waiting because I do have a choice. And I would like to pay off more of my car. And I don't know how that works anyway. When I have a lease, I mean, not a lease, a loan. I don't know. Wait, Melinda, you are starting it? Oh, you are in September. Yay! Woohoo! Listen to it on audio. Ralph Cosham. That's the narrator. I knew it would come to me eventually. Cosham, Cosham. Cosham. I think that's how you say it. The narrator is really good. Is it Ralph? I could be wrong now that I'm double guessing, second guessing myself. Anna, thank you for showing up and hanging out. I'm glad that you came. Sorry that you have class early. That's no fun. Back to the grind. Oh, man. Tiffany, I think you would like the Three Pines series. For my patrons, I do a spoilery vlog, and we have a Discord group where we talk about it throughout the month. Not too many people use the Discord to discuss the book, but then I do a Zoom at the end of the month and invite everybody to come and talk about the book who wants to. I post that in the patron group. So those are the ways that we discuss the book every month. I'm definitely going to read book 3 next month, hopefully, of Keeper of the Lost Cities. Keep making progress on that one. I'm reading book 2 this month later, still in my pile of TBR. Oh, this way, right on top, Keeper of the Lost Cities. I'm waiting for Amy to be ready, and me, because now I'm in the middle of lots of books. But yay, Molly, Melinda, unofficial buddy read, still life. Or make it official. I mean, why not? It's always fun to buddy read. I say yes, Katie, a duology counts as a series. And we have, one of our prompts is to read a book in a duology. So count it. Count it. Bridgerton series. Nice. Maybe. Yeah, Sarah, we started right at the same time. You, me, and Amy, and I think a couple other people also started Keepers last month. Oh, sad. I know some people, I think there's like 2 types of audiobook listeners. Some people love nonfiction on audio, and some people love fiction on audio. I'm a fiction one. But I understand why it's not for everybody. I can listen to memoirs or narrative nonfiction, but if it's a book that I need to learn or pay attention to in a deeper way than just like reading a story, then I can't do audio for that. I'm not an audio learner. I can listen to a story on audio, but I'm not an audio learner. Yay. I'm so excited for all the series September love. And Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand and I just announced today on our channels that we are hosting series September. So it's kind of a spur of the moment readathon to just focus on series throughout the month of September. We gave some ideas for prompts. We made a bingo board, but you do not have to do any of that. You can just read some of your series that are on your shelves that you have not been working on. or that you have been working on, and just like focus on that a little bit for the month of September. You don't have to read only series. I am not reading only series. I want to read a lot of series, but I will read a lot of other things as well. But your father-in-law binged all of them. He got current. There's like 17 of them. After he asked you what a good mystery series is. Oh, I love it. That is so cool. I'm so glad he loved it. Yeah, full cast are always fun. Rachel, welcome. I'm glad you're here, Rachel. Rachel, you give me hair envy all the time on Instagram because I want to dye my hair red again someday, but I got too much gray. I should just let it go gray, but I'm not ready for that either. Fun. I know there's so much. Rainy, I saw your Shake Timber announcement too, and I don't do Shakespeare, so not gonna do that one. But and 30 books in 30 days challenge. Who has, is that a thing? 30 books in 30 days? That's a lot of reading. Holy moly. I do it in middle grade March, but I don't know that I've never tried to do it not in March. Whoa, that's a lot of reading. Tia, I'm glad you're here. You're not too late. We're still reading. Well, we're chatting right now, but we're still doing some reading. And we've been talking about Fall into Reading Challenge and Series September. Tanya, I think there's still a full set on Book Outlet. If you have never shopped at Book Outlet, go to any of my videos and click on the link and you'll get a discount. If you're a new Book Outlet shopper, but even if you're not, like, that is where I bought my newest full set of Anne, and they're very pretty. I like them. This is a good tip. Get an eyeshadow that's highly pigmented and close to your hair shade. Oh, good idea. Oh, I did see Naomi post that. I forgot. I haven't watched it yet because I'm so far behind. I will, Lizzie, I will post a TBR like the last week of the month. I have not filmed it yet because I haven't thought that far ahead yet. We just wanted to get the announcement out so people would start thinking about it. And it looks like we were on the same page as the Fall into Reading girls because we all posted our announcements today. This is the dream. This is the dream, to have a husband who doesn't care about the grays. I just feel too young still. I'm not. I'm 45 now. Holy moly. I'm not that young, so I could totally let it grow out. I'm just not ready. Just not ready. Yeah, it did feel like there was not very many readathons, and now all of a sudden September is like, boom, readathon over here, readathon over here. You get a readathon, you get a readathon. That's okay. I like it. Yes. Yes. Do it. Do it. I'm always a fan of people reading Anne. Yeah, is this the one that April loves at Getting Hygge with It? She loves that Nikki French series. And oh, someone else did. Izzy Faye, I don't know who that is, did 30 books in 30 days too. Nice. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, they count short stories. That's nice. And you have graphic novel as one of your Fall into Reading idea prompts as well. You could read a complete short story collection, and that's true. That feels like cheating. But if you did one a day, I mean, that could work. Okay, the 30 books in 30 days are short stories included. I love it. Nice. Anne is perfect in the fall, or summer, or spring, or anytime. Truth, Tiffany. Truth. I love it. No, but if you enjoy it, you could read the next one. I love, so the Anne series has 8 books. 1, 2, and 3, I love. 4, 5, 6, and 7, I enjoy, but I don't love. An 8, I love. I love Rilla. But 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 8 are my faves. Oh, I don't know, Rainy. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't. Ugh. Melinda, your hair is lighter at least. Mine is just so dark. My hair is so dark. But I still have 2 weeks till I go, and it grows so fast. I really just need to bite the bullet and go gray one of these days. Oh, fun. I have the mass market paperbacks, and now I have a new set as well because I wanted to have a nice set. Oh, wait, someone's reading Rilla right now. Are you loving it, Bree? I love Rilla. Embrace the gray. Not happening. Not yet. Tia, yours looks really beautiful. So the thing is, my gray is here and not so much here. So I would be like gray on top and brown, like dark underneath, which could be kind of cool, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. Oh man. It's just the whole process of getting to that point that scares me. I don't know. I could. I should. One of these days, but I love the dark hair. I don't know. Oh man. I go every 6 weeks. I could go 5 weeks. I could go 4. Like I could go now and be happy. But right now it used to be 8. I cannot make it 8 weeks. So I go every 6 weeks. So it gets kind of pricey. I should just embrace my gray, then it won't cost me so much money. Ugh. Yeah, my person, my friend Gretchen, she said she's gonna like I can get stuff from her so I can do it the same color as whatever she's doing, which would make sense. But for now, I just suck it up, Buttercup. When I straighten my hair, it's a hot mess right now. It's frizzy and weird and whatever. But when I do straighten it, I do have some stuff that I put on my roots a little bit. But oh, good, you're enjoying Rilla. Rilla felt more like a historical fiction to me than any of the rest of the series because it's set during the war. So it definitely felt different than the rest of the series, but I really liked it. Whoa. You have long hair, Kathleen. Girl, I love it. I'm gonna try the eyeshadow trick. Thank you, Melinda. I love it. Why do I think gray EY looks so much better than gray AY? I never know how to spell gray. I think I do it both. Trudy, I love it. Oh, Hope, bless you. I Congratulations, first of all, for making it through something like chemo. Props, girl. I'm proud of you. Light brown and foil it. I love all the tips. Oh man. Thanks, Tanya. Thanks for coming. It's always so much fun. We should do another sprint. It's time. I might have to talk to you about that, Rachel. Okay. Thanks, guys, for all the love with the gray hair. Let's do another starting right now. We'll do 46 just because I love to bother my friends who get antsy about the numbers. Oh no, we'll do 47 because I just have to 47 to 07. Just because I'm annoying. I love it. Sparkles. Yes. I love it. Me too, Sarah. Me too. These these sprints always make me really happy. I'm gonna keep going with Stars Over Sunset because I'm just feeling it. Stars Over Sunset Boulevard. So I'm gonna keep reading this one. My goal is to kind of finish it tomorrow if I can. I will not be able to finish it tonight, but I'm making good progress. All right. Grab your books or your projects or whatever you're working on. I'll see you in 20. Peace. Okay. Oh man, I don't want to stop. It's getting good. Oh, Lindsay, I love a flow puzzle. Gloria introduced those to me. Hello, everybody. It's Flow is just a brand name of puzzles. They're hard. Well, the one that I did was hard. I have another one to do still. How did everybody do in that little sprint? I'm less than 100 pages from the end. Becca and Jamie, I don't know if y'all are still here. We've lost like 25 people, but I may have to stay up and finish this one tonight. Once you get to that point, I don't know. I might have to finish tonight. Oh yeah, Gloria. I have the camping one. I did the flowers one. It's very pretty, but it's hard because some of the pieces look like they fit, but they don't really. That's what happened in the last one. I know there's at least one other one too that I saw. It is really pretty. I need to do the camping one next. Well, I just started one because it's summery. It's like beach, it's like umbrellas on a beach. It's gonna be so hard. Why do I do this to myself? I just did the edges and they were hard. Um, 2 more chapters. Jamie, I just started chapter 28. I'm almost done with chapter 28. Oh man, it's so good. It's kind of sad, which is my favorite kind of book. And it's 352. I have like just 75 pages, basically. And it just goes till 34. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have to stay up tonight to finish it. Tiffany, well done. Getting to the halfway point. Yeah, 6 a.m. does come quickly. Unfortunately, I just am going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it. I don't have to work till 9 tomorrow. I do have to do my video. Tiffany, have you been doing the workouts in the morning? Or do you do them like later in the day with your husband? Do you do them with your husband? I'm curious. I've never read Serpent and Dove. Rachel, I've heard good things about it. For the past sprint, you made dinner. Light lemon garlic. Oh, with salmon from the Cooking Jar blog. Yum. That sounds delicious. I tried, I've made zucchini noodles out of a zucchini before and they were okay. But I tried frozen ones today. It was so gross. It was not good. So I did not like my dinner. Yeah, I like to do them first thing as well. So I get up, put my shoes and workout clothes on right away, and do it right away in the morning. Or else I would not have time. I would not find the time to do it, let's be honest. It was like mush and it wasn't tasty. I mean, I had like with sauce and chicken sausage in the sauce, and I had fresh basil and fresh parsley in the sauce. Like the sauce and the sausage was delicious. But the zucchini noodles, I'm so glad I didn't mix it all together. I did it kind of separately so that the whole thing is not ruined. But I will make a spaghetti squash tomorrow. Yeah, it was too slimy and gross. Not my thing. And I don't love zucchini anyway. It's one of those that I don't mind it if it's roasted. But Amanda, I am proud of you after dinner. Well done. Tammy, I have a beach body program that I'm doing right now. It's called 645, and it's a 13-week program, 6 days a week, 45 minutes a day. And I'm rocking it. Tiffany's doing the same one. We started it just at the same time. I on Mondays I go to a workout at my library as well at 6:30 at night for an hour, and it's not a hardcore workout, but it's an extra workout. It's a bonus. And on Tuesday nights, I'm going to start playing volleyball again. We start back up. So have 2 days a week that will be doubles. I'm going to lose some weight, baby. Healthy heart. I don't do coffee, but instead of getting the Shakeology bags, I got the Energize and um, Recover stuff. So I drink some Energize, which does have some caffeine in there, I think. I don't normally have caffeine ever. Yeah, if I have anything like that in my belly, I think I would puke too. Melissa. Melissa, what do you do for workouts? Do you have, like, I know some people have a treadmill or a Peloton, or do you do videos? What do you do? Very curious. Yeah, with lots of seasonings, I can do it. But if it's overcooked, I like it like al dente. Is that what it's called? Where it's not quite cooked all the way? Yeah. Sherry, my new channel is called Krista's Joyful Journey, and it's all focused on like the health side of things. Like when I do my weekend vlogs, you'll see me work out and stuff. And I talk about it a little bit in my vlogs, my weekend vlogs, but that other channel is going to be really more focused on that journey because I have quite a bit of stuff to lose. Quite a bit of weight to lose to be healthy, and I have heart disease in my family, so it's very important to me to stay motivated, and talking about it with other people and helping other people to get motivated motivates me. So I started a new channel, Krista's Joyful Journey, and I get real, like, I share my weight on there. It's not all going to be like happy. But I did film today, so there will be a video going up. Well, it was going to go up tomorrow, but now I want to finish this book tonight instead of edit that. So it might go up later in the day tomorrow or Tuesday, the next video. So yay, thank you, Rachel. Thanks everybody who has subscribed. It's kind of fun. It's a lot of not pressure, but it's a little bit harder to film videos for that one than for books because books can be distant. Like it's just something that I'm reading and I share my thoughts and stuff. Um, but talking about weight loss and health journey stuff can be like I want to be kind of vulnerable with that stuff, but that means that it's a little bit harder to sometimes film and like yeah, do it. Um so yeah, we'll see. Um hey man, swimming and walking can be fantastic workouts. And it's all about what you can do when you can do it, and sometimes you just can't, and that's okay. Like, and I'm not just talking about like working out and eating. It's like mental. There's so much involved. Like it's such a mental thing. So yeah, do what you can, man. Um, I don't know what that would look like, Brandy. Let's brainstorm that though, because I mean, let's do it. Oh man. I have never got into spin, so people in their Pelotons and Peloton dupes like amaze me because it's just not something I've ever enjoyed. I'm not a treadmill person either. I love to go for walks and I used to be a runner. I haven't been a runner in a while, but um because of my back. But um yeah, it just hurts my bum too much. And I like to go somewhere. I think I would like riding outside. Oh, maybe that's the kind of bike you got. I think I would like riding outside way more than on an indoor machine bike. Um, Fun. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, and I could attach it in those videos. It's an easy enough thing to start, and this have, like, a more consistent checking in than once a week. Like, my plan is right now once a week videos on that other channel. I don't think at this point I'm not planning on more than that. Um, but having another place to check in with people and for other people to share their wins and stuff would be good too. Outside bikes hurt your butt too. Brandy, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna set that up. Let's do it. Okay. Yay, Sarah! Congratulations. Congratulations. I have an elliptical. I never got into an elliptical either. Even when I was running a lot, elliptical was so much harder for me. And I know it's supposed to be so much better for your joints. I don't know if it was like endurance and lungs. Like I just never could do it very well. But it's okay. Oh golly. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll get to that point. I'm kind of taking it slow because it's all still new. But maybe after I get into a rhythm with it, I can add that in, Melinda. Um, you guys are awesome. You're so it's the thing is it's a journey that everybody is on. Health is important to everybody. So whether you need to lose weight, whether you have other health issues, whether it's mental health, maybe you just need encouragement, like it's a journey that we're all on. And so that's why I love connecting with people about it because it's something we can all relate to to some degree. So I love it. Let's get healthy. Boom. Love it. I love spinning, but my neck has not. Oh, interesting. CrossFit. Man, that's intense. Katie, that's awesome. That's fantastic. I definitely love weights type thing more than anything. Overnight oats. I've never heard it called oats overnight, but overnight oats I've heard of. That's funny. Yeah, I love it. It's totally mental. Totally mental. It starts and ends in your mind. All health choices. Everything starts and ends in your mind. Time management, what book you're going to pick up, like everything starts and ends in your mind. So we got to get our minds right. I love it. Yay. Healthier. And we can all get healthier to the tune. Let's get healthier. Healthier. I'll sing it for you, Melinda. I love it. Oh, friends, you're fantastic. I love it. Oh, my Lanta. So funny. Prepackage the oats. Oh, it's a company. It's like a thing. They prepackage the oats with a bunch of other ingredients and protein powder that you just mix with milk. Oh, that's cool. I I haven't I haven't made oatmeal in a long time. Now I'm craving oatmeal. I love oatmeal. With half of an apple chopped up into it, some cinnamon, a touch of vanilla, raisins if you got them, and sweetened with a little bit of honey. Yum! I love oatmeal. Oh man, I might have to make some oatmeal this week. Angela, we're nearing the end. We're going to do one more sprint. We've been on for almost 3 hours. Yes, honey, of course. Of course, add that honey in there. Don't forget the honey. Yeah, I make it a lot in the fall and the winter too. I just made a big quiche type thing, egg casserole thing. I had some ham I needed to use up. I threw some spinach in there, a little bit of cheese, and a lot of eggs. And I left it in the oven too long. It's still delicious. It's just a little brown. The cheese got a little crispy on top, but I like that. So it's okay. Got that for the next couple breakfasts. So maybe oatmeal later in the week because now that we've been talking about it, I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about it. Baked oatmeal is a great idea because you can make a whole batch and then have it. But it dries out a little too much for me. All right. See you, Rainy. All right, friends, let's do one more sprint. We're just going to do 15 and we'll go from 25. 25 to 40. And then I'm going to have to call it a night after that. Oh, yay. Gloria, I love it. Guys, have you followed Gloria? You should follow her. She's fantastic. She's a new follow for me recently, like within the last 6 weeks or so, 8 weeks maybe. But I love her channel. Thanks for hanging out, those of you who are leaving. Bye, Sherry. Bye, Sarah. Yawn fest, not fear. See ya, Tiffany. I love it. Oh, because yes, I gotcha. I gotcha. I want to put this up so I don't forget and get talking again. I'm excited now to set up a Facebook group. I'm excited that you guys are all on the journey too, because we're all in this together. Oh man, I'm getting tired. I start getting goofy. And this is just water in here, I promise. Just water with ice. I'm hoping, actually, Sarah is probably gone already. I'm hoping that in 2 weeks on my next live, I'm hoping I can get my girls on here. Amanda, are you still here? I just asked them about it today, but I haven't heard back from them yet. I mean, we kind of talked about it, but not a specific date. Oh, Sarah's still here. I just Marco Polo'd them about our Truth or Dare game night. Coming soon to a live near you, a live on your screen. Hopefully in 2 weeks, if not in September for sure, but we'll see. You put the oatmeal in a blender and get oatmeal flour and then bake an oatmeal bread. Yum, Lizzie. That sounds really good. Oh, I love it. So it's going to happen. Amanda and Sarah are both in. Sweet. So in 2 weeks from now, as you're getting your books ready for our last sprint, 2 weeks from now, we will do a game night. Hopefully, Lindsay can join us too. Yeah, healthy recipes are absolutely allowed on the new channel, and I will share some as I find some for sure. That'll definitely be videos that will show up when I find good ones. All right, here we go. 15 minutes. Let's knock out a couple more pages, and then we'll come back and say goodbye before we're done. Okay. All right, friends. This has been so much fun, as always. How did your last little sprint go? I have 60 pages left. I have 60 pages. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish it tonight, but I'm sure going to try. But that's it. That's it for us. We're going to wrap it up. I'll be back with another live in 2 weeks. It probably will not be a Saturday. Again, I think I'm babysitting on the 28th. So it will have to be around either a Friday night or Sunday. Depends on when the girls can do a game night. And next time it's going to be a game night, not a reading sprints. So we will have a little bit of a different action going on in here. It's going to be truth or dare. So bookish truth or dare, bookish truth or dare. So you guys can come up with a list of some fun truth or dare questions and dares and maybe get involved throughout the night. Fun, Rachel, getting some new fall boots. I love it. But yeah, those of you who came 3 hours and 12 minutes ago and are still here, thanks for sticking in for the long haul. Oh, Amy, you're getting to the end. Oh man, I love it. I love it. It's grown on you a little bit, I think. A bookish dare looks like how many books can you stack in your arms in 1 minute? Or I don't know. I don't know. It's tricky because I know Amanda doesn't sit where her books are, but maybe she can. It's hard because of her kids. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. We'll have to think about it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will talk to you soon in another video very soon. Bye. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. You're awesome. Bye. Have a wonderful week.